Hello again, this is Doug the 2-Minute Gardener. Well, as you've seen in this week's video about pesticides, I don't use any kind of pesticides in my garden. I haven't for over 20 years. It's really important to have an organic garden. But how do you kill weeds organically? Well, of course there's vinegar, which is a popular solution, but I found another one that I'm anxious to try and see if it works, and that's just boiling water. Because as you can see, I have two dogs who are somewhere around here, and here's one of them. And so I want to have a garden that's safe for the dogs. So we're going to treat these weeds. And this is what boiling water is really good for. Weeds growing up through bricks and pavers. Not so much weeds around other vegetation, but just weeds where it's tough to get in and you don't want to spray an insecticide in. So I'm going to go get the boiling water and we're going to do this. We will make sure Ginger's not in the way. Because Ginger has to be a part of everything. All right, so an important thing, when you're working with boiling water, make sure you have some gloves on, some pants, and some good heavy shoes, because it is boiling water. It can scald you. But basically, tea kettle or a pot, and you just kind of pour it in where the weeds are. Let it get down in there. The great thing about the boiling water is it actually will kill the roots of the weeds. The problem with insecticides, they may kill the top, but they may not always kill the roots of the weeds. And if you just pull it, the weeds are going to come back. So we're going to try this and see if this works to actually kill these. We'll come back a little bit later and see if they've been killed by hot water. So I went back the next day and kind of checked on how these weeds were doing, and they were starting to die where I poured the water. The best use for this boiling water technique is actually in these tight little areas. So here's one where the weeds were going right up against the, right in between the artificial turf and a concrete patio. And so this is the before and the after. And so this is really where the boiling water technique was effective, before and after, because there the roots of the weeds are very confined and easily burned off with the boiling water. So definitely, if you have weeds growing up in between pavers, in areas like that where they have a really confined space, this boiling water method really is effective for those kind of things. Well, that's all the time we have for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get more of my videos. Until next time, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, saying thanks for watching.